Shaka Zulu. Shaka Zulu. When we ho,
The time for the great legacy has come to be back on our screens. Shaka iLembe Season 2 is back very soon on our screens. And we are here today to witness, even to bear witness of what is going to happen as it premieres tonight. And of course, we will be talking to different people on the golden carpet. Yes, it is not the red carpet, it is the golden carpet. And we will be talking to different people as we see how they have interpreted the theme, as the theme is royalty, that we have to bring African royalty tonight, and we're going to see that. And of course, we'll be having a chat with some of the cast members just to have a sense of what Season 2 will be bringing and how are they feeling about it. So make sure that you stay tuned and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can see what will be happening.
Fabulous.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So one question, who are you wearing tonight? And the final one, this season, what should we expect to see?
Tonight I'm wearing Johan Kutsia, and I'm feeling really regal and powerful and strong. Over 10,000 beads, over 3,000 cowrie beads as well, and over 100 hours of people who are just dedicated to this garment. So I'm very grateful.
Yeah.
This season, people can expect big love and very big losses.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thanks for being here.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
I love
I
this
appreciate
fit.
it.
Yeah.
You look dapper yourself.
I try, a little
Yeah.
bit of Nivea, a little bit of Vaseline. Yeah.
So who are you wearing tonight, and what was the thought process to put it together?
I'm wearing sartorial,
Yeah.
The last time we did something a little bit more traditional. So this time we thought, okay, let's go with this elegant African theme.
Yeah.
And, one of the symbols of royalty is always gold. So we figured, let's get some beadwork going in a very detailed way. I've always been a fan of Versace, but I've always wanted to support African brands. So this is the way to kind of mix the two.
Yeah. What should we expect from Ushaka in this season?
Season 2, Shaka uzoshaya umkhonto kule season. Yeah. If you have a problem with him, he has a problem with you, and there's one way he sorts it out. So a lot of action, and we see him go from becoming a king to becoming king of kings. So he's going to be conquering a lot of nations.
Thank you so much for taking to us.
Only a pleasure.
Thank you. No, your outfit, I get excited seeing it. You look stunning. Can you tell us about it?
Of course. Okay, so I really wanted to represent my character tonight. She is a Zulu princess who is married to a king. And so I wanted to incorporate that, but together with my culture, Xhosa. So I'm glad it came together beautifully. So.
And how important was this character for you as a storyteller?
It meant everything to me. This is not just an epic story, but it's a part of our history. And to be a part of it just means the world to me.
Amazing. So one thing that you'd like viewers to take away from this season?
What you can expect is more drama, new characters, and the story of Shaka continuing basically. So everything that you saw in Season 1, expect double of that this season.
Okay. Thank you so much for talking to us. So the night is here. What are your thoughts? How are you feeling that we now finally getting to see Season 2?
Sanibonani. Ngithokozele kakhulu.
Yeah.
Ngoba lolu suku selizolafika. Kodwa kukhona nokwethuka ngoba mangabe ufisa ukwenza kahle, ufisa nokwamukelwa kahle, kuba khona ukwethuka ukuthi engabe ngenze kahle yini. Kakhulu mangabe sekuyisizini yesibili ngoba eyokuqala ihambe kahle kakhulu. So manje asifuna ukuthi siphoxe abantu, sifisa ukuthi konke sikwenzile kube ukuthi kuyamukeleka. Yes.
And the viewers, what is it that you feel that they're going to take away that is important for you as a storyteller?
Kakhulu i-language. Kunokukhuluma isiZulu ngesilungu okwenzeka kumabonakude manje. There's a lot of direct translation, and uyazi ukuthi imicabango yakhona ngeyesilungu. nama phrases akhona aphraswe ngendlela yesilungu manje mangabubuka ishow efana ne Shaka iLembe kukhulunywa isiZulu esiyisizulu esicatshangwe ngesizulu.
Amazing. You always look very well dressed, very neat. Tonight they said African royalty, you brought it on. But I'm very much interested in you never leave it behind. Why is it important that it's part of your dressing all the time?
Ngiwumuntu wamakhosi. Konke la ngihamba khona amakhosi ahlale khona. So manje njengoba siwahlonipha ngomqhele kufuna ukuthi sihlale siwahloniphe. Siyabonga.
Thank you so much. So tonight intokazi yakwaZulu,
Yes, he's
right?
wearing
Is wearing.
isintu traditional clothing and ngumbhaco and namhlanje kukhona into mani ikhona into sameni my system yomXhosa but not umXhosa qho kwama side amahlubi and amabhaca from eMzimkhulu, that's my grand. So ematatiyeli inkabe yamlalele khona xa kunxitywa ishweshwe Jeremane okanye umbhaco. So but lo mbhaco ngwasegqibela. Yes, ulendile izolo, that's very important. So today ndithi ndiyaqamagushisa on all the Xhosa nation.
Hayi uhleli sis. Hayi uhleli.
Thank you.
So season 2 is here. What are you looking forward to? What are your thoughts about it?
Season 2 is here. Of course, the season 1 was so rich. It was rich, you could tell ukuthi njengamanguni njengesizwe sakaZulu siqhamukaphi sidabukaphi zazaleka kanjani ubukhosi around us kanjalo but still I wanted to see more. So DSTV usinikeza ithuba ke namhlanje ukuthi asize sobona ukuthi udaba lakaZulu umlando wakaZulu ingakho kwafika into ethi inkosi ayiqedwa ingoba kwakushiya into nje. So I'm hoping season 2, season 3, season 4, season 5 and infinity ukuze nami ingane yami njengoba ino7 nayo izikhulu iziyomelele yazi umlando.
Great stuff. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Who are you wearing tonight? And also in this season, Umkabayi, what can we expect from her?
I'm wearing Sandile Mlambo Alfalfa. And what you can expect from Umkabayi Chama this season is she continues to tell you the story of Unotu Mehlezi being on the throne this time around and her supporting him, but she doesn't do it alone because Unotu Mehlezi behind him had 3 women, his mum, his aunt and his grandmother. So this season you get to see that him being on the throne was not just a thing that he did on his own. There were people behind him, so I'm excited.
Amazing. We can't wait to see it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
My brother, tonight it's season 2 of Shaka iLembe. As a Zulu person, the son of the Zulu king, what does this say to you in terms of the storytelling of the history of AmaZulu?
Ukuthi kuhle ukubona wonke umuntu ubungaza umlando whether umZulu whether umSuthu because khona inhlanga ezihlukene lapho kuhle ukubona wonke umuntu ebungaza ukuthi mawuthi khona into kanje sikwazi ukubona ukuthi ukuze sikwazi uku-understand nasiyisizwe eSouth Africa ukuze sikwazi ukubona kumele sisupportane njalo so kuhle ukubona sibumbene siyisizwe.
Yeah. And we know you as somebody who's proudly Zulu, how you dress, how you conduct yourself. Why is that important for you?
Hayi ukuveza nje nokuyigqaja nje ukuthi umZulu because ayikho into engizoyiluza ngokungayigqaji so kumele ngiyigqaje ukuthi umZulu kumele kubazi ukuthi umZulu.
Yeah.
Yes.
And tell us about today, how you put your look together today.
It's simple. Brain hood, ibhanji, iDakota. I mean, nine animal print ekhombisa ukuthi nakhona ngumZulu nesikhwili sami uPP Nyemfu.
Yeah.
So nje it's simple, I think elegant and classy but simple.
Yeah, definitely. I love elegant and classy. And I see the belt. Tell us about the belt because it's a nice feature.
Angeni manje wangichaza animal print. Mele ichaza ngithi ekudaleni le emayimandulo kwagqoka amabheshu ikhomba nazo. So manje this is a modern thing engathi isikhumbuza le ekudaleni kodwa
Yeah. No, thank you so much.
Siyabonga.
If you can tell us who are you wearing and what we can expect this season from your character.
Oh my gosh, firstly, I am not on the second season of Shaka iLembe, but you can expect a better season than before. Absolutely excited to watch it. I am dressed by, well, I'm styled by Pupo Komede K. I absolutely love this look. I wanted a Zulu Virgin Mother Mary, and he gave that with the cape on top, and all the way down you can see the elephant eating uchani. So that's just the look that I was going for. I'm really happy about it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, hi.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Happy.
They said African royalty, you went beyond. Tell us about the costume. I mean, everything is in place.
I mean, obviously, when it comes to the hair, our hair on its own actually tells stories, you know. So I wanted my hair to tell a story. This is my crown today that I'm wearing so proudly. And I don't know if you've realized, but Amaputo and men have these type of necklaces. So this was a representation of that, because I think with the story that we told, we were telling a story of a great king who was a warrior, you know. So I wanted to embody that because my character is dating the king, okay?
And tell us a little bit about the character. How was it for you to play such a big character?
Oh my goodness, you know, I think it only kicked in like 2 days ago, because now I was sitting and I was thinking about the fact that for the longest time, no one has ever spoken about King Shaka's love life. And now in history, when people think about Shaka's lover, it's going to be me. Because I'm the first person, I don't know if I'm the first person per se, but I think with the magnitude of the show Shaka iLembe is, people might then end up realizing, or rather recognizing me as that figure, you know, and that was a lot to take in to realize that I'm telling such a powerful story.
Yeah, amazing, and thank you so much for talking to us. Thanks. Stunning as always.
Thank you so much.
One thing about Olondi London, you can never catch her sleeping.
Never.
They said African royalty. And here you represented. Right. Tell us about your outfit.
My outfit, guys, was still last minute to show Mexico. So I took the outfit I'm an island somewhere at a resort. Jazzed it up from my fashion link, and then I Zulufied it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Here you are looking stunning. And it's season 2. What are your thoughts? What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to more storytelling about like ukuthi uShaka wafihla ingane ethina inzalo kaMpande inzalo kaShaka. So I can't wait to see if they're actually going to tell the story about that ukuthi ingane zayibulawa zenziwa njani. So I'm looking forward to like them getting into more detail, because the movie yakudala never showed any of that. So I'm actually really looking forward to it.
Amazing. Last one. Tomorrow we sing the final episode. Do you want to warn us? Do you want to say something to defend yourself, or do you have something to explain?
I mean, if I'm going to defend myself, it's going to be at reunion. Yeah. But like this season has been full of surprises, and one of them was me.
Yes.
So I'm actually looking forward to how they're going to edit and cut this episode, because a lot happened. So yeah, I'm also excited to see it. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much for talking to us.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Are you fine that side?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
You're Zenande, yes.
Zenande.
Yeah, but my breath is taken away because of how beautiful you look. And I want us to talk about this look and how did you put it together?
So I think more than anything, it's so important to get someone who understands your vision, Yako, even if it's like last minute.
Yeah.
And you just go, look, it's African royalty, please put something together. So Onwaba gets me. Onwaba is the owner of Zazi Clothing Factory, all the way from East London. Wow. So I said to her, look, it's African royalty, please just make me look amazing on the red carpet. And I think she pulled it off.
Yeah, she did, definitely. Yeah, and I love how you take pride of being on and putting it out there. So as a storyteller, Shaka iLembe season 2, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts are what then happens after what we saw from season 1? Because season 1 now, it was so like intense,
right?
You know, but also there were parts where, you know, I feel like they could have told more, and I think that's what they're going to do in season 2. Because then it's like we want to know more.
Yeah.
I feel like they left us hanging. It was 13 episodes wasn't enough.
Amazing.
And now they're going to leave us hanging again. So I don't know. And I'm also looking forward to the new talent. Looking forward to how it merges with the old talent, you know, like the fresh faces that are going to be there. I was like, oh, this is nice. Because I mean, Subakhelile was from season 1, so then season 2 bringing fresh faces, so I love that. I love that.
Amazing. And talking about talent, before I let you go, your fans are happy. People
My
are
fans.
happy to see you doing the work that you're doing.
Thank you.
And you seem to have come back with fire this time around. What's going on? What's the secret?
It's I think more than anything, I've always been grounded, but I'm even more grounded now because I think sometimes life will humble you in certain ways where you just go, like life and the arts and the craft itself is bigger than you. And so if you don't humble yourself and if you don't go to a place where you just like go into a sacred space, you know, and actually just realize, but you're not here by your own might, but it's only through God's glory.
Sure.
So this time around, I'm really giving all the glory to God.
No, you definitely are, and that is so profound.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for talking
Thank you
to us.
very much.
Thank you. You're looking stunning as yourself. Yeah. The new season is here. Any thoughts that you'd like to share with us before we even see?
Get ready for a bomb. The new season is hot, like a hero.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I can tell you. And we'll see more of Abakwamthethwa, which is I'm part of, as Indlovukazi kaMthethwa. Ngikhona lapho as uNdlunkulu. And the bond between Utingiswayo, my son. I play the part of Nobamba, obviously. You will see more of us and Nabo. More of Abathethwa and Amandwane.
Amazing.
There's a beautiful storyline there.
Yeah. And tell us about your look today. Who are you wearing?
Kwantu, the House of Ntu.
Yeah.
House of Ntu in Sandton.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much for talking to us. Thank you so much. My good sir, so tonight is the night. How are you feeling about tonight?
I'm feeling great. I'm over the moon, man. I'm over the moon.
Yeah, amazing. So you dress like royalty. Can you tell us about your outfit?
Yes, I dressed like royalty, that's for sure. Inspired by African royalty. Well, it's just a fusion of your north to the south of Africa. You know what I mean? Just a fusion of all these cultures. And it was made by one and the only best designer, is Suitability.
Represented very well. So finally, what would you like viewers to take away as a storyteller, you know, from this season? Just one thing that you feel that you'd like them to take away.
I just have one word, and that is history. Yeah.
Sweet and short. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So let's firstly, I'd like us to talk about your outfit, because from head to toe, it is just perfection.
Thank you. What do you want to know? I mean,
okay.
I never do this.
The thought process of putting it together, and if you had somebody doing it for you, or perhaps you did it yourself.
Yeah. I mean, I felt like I hardly go out to make anything or buy materials because I'm always working, and I always feel like it's work. So this time around I was like, hey, wait a minute, how about I design something? And then I had a friend of mine, Tabane, and he made this for me. Amazing. You know, so that was the whole process, and then we went back and forth. So there's nothing much to it really. But yeah.
And season 2, it's the day now? Yeah, tell us something. Tell us something.
Oh, man. I mean, I only joined season 2 now as an art director. And I just have to say it was beautiful working alongside Dylan, who's the production designer, and we had a great team. And from that, I can tell you that we've managed to pull out some beautiful moments from the ground up. I believe that it's grown from season 1, which is the whole point, to have season 2, you know what I mean? So, but please tune in.
Perfect, thank you so much, we'll do that. Enjoy your evening. You look stunning as always.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Ready?
So, who are you wearing? And how important is Shaka iLembe for us as South Africans?
So my stylist Tobega, literally we put this together and somebody else made it for us, so it's not a particular designer. Shaka iLembe is very important because it's just a part of African storytelling. So we have so many beautiful stories to tell, and half the time we have other people who aren't us telling our own stories. And so I think it's so important to have South Africans play South African stories just so they're told the correct way, that's so they are on the record in the most beautiful way. And so I think that's why it's important, storytelling, you know?
Yeah. Thank you so much. Okay, so it's important that I always have to report because local is always like so I'm wearing the design, it's Nigerian, but made by House of Cairo, South African.
Fantastic.
Right?
Yes.
And who are you wearing tonight?
I'm wearing Impress. Zugisi.
Yes.
Yes.
Always.
Yeah,
and this special lady you are with?
This is my daughter Kanyisa.
Yes.
She's my +1. With her umkondo.
Yeah. Kanyisa, how you feel? You're going to see season 2 of Shaka iLembe. What is it that you anticipate or that you really wish to see?
The story, the growth of Shaka. In season 1 we didn't see it, so I'm excited to see it in season 2.
Amazing. All right. Thank you so much for taking
wearing OT Surflow.
Always local. Thank you so much. Can you tell everybody who's this wonderful lady dressed so nice tonight?
My name is Shelly Masondo. I'm the costume designer for Shaka iLembe season 1 and season 2.
I'm so glad that I finally get to see you in person and you look stunning.
Thank you.
Take us through your outfit tonight.
My outfit, it's all about representing Queen Nandi, as you're gonna see on screen just now, and also futuristic interpretation of where we can take Queen Nandi and the inspiration behind the look.
Was that the vision for the whole of the new season?
Yes. The vision was to stay authentic to the story, authentic to the culture, but then allowing the viewer to see themselves in Queen Nandi today.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, that is incredible, and thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's so dope.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, the suits and the colors. There's a lot of suits and colors, I'm told.
Yeah,
but the jacket and the swag, come on. It said African royalty. My own swag is royalty. I'm told.
And you really interpreted it well. What was the thought process of putting it together?
I think it's trying to incorporate Zulu and myself. You know what I'm saying? So still with the white Noxa Drake Air Force Ones, plain tee, but the jacket is saying, this is the royal cow.
Right?
I'm told.
The modern royalty.
Yes, my crown is my own hair. I'm told.
So season 2 is here. What are your thoughts? What are you thinking or hoping to see?
So I've seen both trailers. There's a second trailer that not a lot of people have seen. I've seen both trailers.
And I think see people with connections now.
I think it's going to be amazing. Season 1 was dope. Season 2 is going to be better. And then season 3, it's just going to keep going higher, man. Shout out to the company. Shout out to Bond Productions. And shout out to the cast, man. Yeah.
And the message that you have, for viewers, particularly for such shows, because they speak about us, about our history.
Yeah. I think everybody needs to learn as much as they can, These shows aren't just here to remind us about where we come from, but they're also here to educate. I learned a lot as Zulu in season 1, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, but even if you know 99% of certain things, you still need that 1% to be 100.
True, that's true. Yeah. Thank you so much. Enjoy the evening.
Shout out to you too.
Stunning as always.
Thank you so much.
Take us through your outfit and who are you wearing?
I'm wearing a Botswana designer. Unfortunately, I forgot his name. I'm so sorry. But I'm going to tag him on my Instagram, definitely. But Shaka iLembe. I wanted to wear imvunulo name, but I was like, everyone is going to be wearing that. Let me try something that will be like red carpet kind of meets tradition. So, it's the best I can do.
No, I love your interpretation of African royalty. So, as a Zulu girl, it's season 2 of Shaka iLembe. What does this mean for you?
Oh my gosh, I think we're getting stronger. I hate when one of us are just rising up, but I'm also very excited that it's the Zulu culture.
I saw Ause Pinkidi and she's wearing imprint, right? And here you are, right? And of course, we're celebrating, our heritage, our African print and everything. And for you as a storyteller in fashion, how important is it that we always, wear what is African?
I think for me, it's literally rooted in what imprint stands for. I stand for telling African stories. I stand for owning our stories, because a lot of time, like this one, Shaka has been told a lot of times, but it hasn't been told authentically on a different angle from our perspective. So for me, I always advocate for such avenues for us to own our narrative.
Yeah. And I've always wondered, you go to different events, right? And as a person who actually creates fashion, how do you choose? Like, you have a variety. How do you choose that for this particular one, this is how I'm going to wear? Like tonight, I mean, it's exceptional.
It's a really complicated procedure, like exactly tonight.
I can imagine.
I honestly had a look in my head, which I thought about.
Yeah.
And at 5, literally, when we knocked off, I put it on and it wasn't working. So it's always a process of trial and error. Sometimes I have it in mind, but it doesn't translate for the event. Okay. Of course, it works. It fits me because most of the stuff fits me, but it's a matter of deciding, is it worthy for now? Like, this is African royalty.
Yeah.
I wanted to do elegance, but I always wanted to make it effortless. Okay. Very easy, hence just the draping of the yellow over a tailored structured suit.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you.
Enjoy evening. Brought African royalty. Hi, take us through it. Who are you wearing and how did you put it together?
This is Kosinkosi, so it's their latest collection. And when I told them about Shaka iLembe, they were like, this dress was made for you.
Right?
So yeah.
Yeah. and why are you keen to see Shaka iLembe?
Woo! I grew up watching Shaka Zulu, guys.
Yeah.
So I was like, there's no way I'm going to miss any of it. So I can't miss it for anything.
Perfect. All right, it is very important to pick a brain of someone who knows things and understands things. She's an award-winning journalist and she's here today looking all great. Before anything else, let's talk about your fit because you're looking so nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I was this dress on Tlantla from Wevu. He's a designer.
Okay.
Celebrity designer. Yeah. It's Ntanta Wevu, yes, okay. Yes. So he made this dress for me, but it was for a wedding just a month ago. So I decided, why not rock it again? Right. And then these shoes are, someone made them for me. Yeah. So
great stuff. It gives African royalty, I must say. So Shaka iLembe season 2, you had an opportunity to see the screening. What are your thoughts in terms of, even the level or the importance of storytelling in South Africa?
For me, I'm quite intrigued and actually excited to see what season 2 has in store for us, because I see there's a lot of new families that are being introduced. And for me, as a Zulu person, I just knew, okay, Shaka, Nandi's family, just the basics. But I'm very intrigued to know about the other families, the other kingdoms, how the other tribes come in. It's important to know. It's okay, I'm not just based in KZN. Zulus are everywhere.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if you were to encourage viewers to say, this is one of the stories that has been told so many times in so many different ways, why should we pay attention to this one particularly?
I think the reason why we will pay attention to this one, yes, others are international like the other previous ones, but I feel like now there's technology, you can do research, you have people who research the things for you instead of just picking them from your head, or abelungu who then come up with whatever mindset that they have that Shaka used to have, So I'm very intrigued to see the new storylines that are coming in and see new actors. I saw a whole lot of new actors being introduced in the show. So I believe it will give them
an opportunity to get into the industry. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm excited, but at the same time, I have my concerns. I think you heard me a bit. Like every other character is aged, but why isn't Shaka having gray hair or something showing that he's aged, and his mom? It just now goes back to the fact that sometimes ETV it's the little things that take away from enjoying it, because we need to be realistic. The other characters can't be, aged and fagama wrinkles or something, But so far, so good. And I'm sure the viewers will also enjoy it. And I'm hoping it's gonna top trends every single Sunday.
Right.
Because it definitely did in season 1. So I'm excited to see what season 2 is bringing, and I'm eager to learn about my roots and my culture. Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts and your insights. It's really nice to talk to you. Thank you. Jojo, stunning as always. They said African royalty, and you brought the print.
Yes, I did, of course. Hello. Straight from
Look at that body.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's all about the body.
Yeah. And as somebody that stays in the KZN, Shaka iLembe, it's about celebrating the history of Zulu people. What does this mean for you?
Well, I'm just so proudly from Durban. I'm actually from Joburg originally, but I feel like my roots are Durban. Like I was always meant to be there. And
that's
really,
where you anchored.
That is just where I anchored. And honestly, every time I go out of the country or anywhere else, I'm always like, I just want to be home.
Yeah.
We just have this vibe. So having Shaka iLembe and the show and just showcasing Africa and all of its beauty and its history, it's just special. And the fact that so much has been put into it, it's just that is how it should be.
Yeah,
because this is our heritage. This is home.
Yeah, lovely. So before I let you go, tonight it is the final episode.
Tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow actually. What do you have to say for yourself?
Please don't judge me. I'm so sorry. Yes, I lost it, but not for long. But the last episode, listen, in terms of season finale, I think it's going to be one of the best we've ever had. For me, I said, I don't know how they're going to fit everything in. There's way too much, but we're actually here to shoot reunion as well.
Wow.
And it's my best reunion dress I've ever done.
What?
Yeah, so I can't wait to show
excited
everyone.
about it.
I'll give you a hint on the colors. Colors of the nails.
Okay. We're going to have to wait for it, okay?
You're waiting.
Thank you so much, Shasha. Enjoy evening.
Good to meet you.
And that is how we come to the end of tonight. You had an opportunity to see everybody that walked the golden carpet, and you've seen how they interpreted the theme of tonight, which was African royalty, really bringing a very, very much of things that are Afrocentric, that are very much of creativity. I must say, I've been excited to see that people have put in an effort to bring the best on the carpet. And of course, we had an opportunity to see the first episode. I must say that it is an incredible one, and it promises to be an incredible season 2 of Shaka iLembe. So until the next one, stay tuned, because we always bring you the best. And do stay tuned and make sure that you do subscribe so you can get the updates every time.
Mina ngithi ukunqoba kwangempela ukuthi yonke imibuso ikhonza inkosi eyodwa. Wena Mskiti unodumehlezi kaMenzi,
isishiphi sikhonga ukunya. Sekusamahlobo akho ke manje Skiti. Wenzisizwe ukuyigwema impi hlaze kumqondo uphusile, ephimbi yohlala nomphumela.
Kungekudala sobe siphezu kwabo. Yimini uphopotha amakhanda manje.